All right, boys. NFL season.
Yes.
Halfway in the books.
Yes, and what a season it has been, guys.
I was going to say, how about real quick, let's rate it.
weird.
Let's rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. What are you rating it?
8.
10. It says 8.
It's a 9.
You say 10. You
I'm
say
giving
9.
it 9. I could say 10. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go that far yet.
Listen, bro, if the Falcons and the Steelers did better, it'd be 10. It's 8.
They're both in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, but the playoffs, man. We weren't even expecting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with an 8.9.
It's been a good season, dude. The amount of games have been nice.
It's been
good
great.
Close
Dude.
games.
Thursday games have been on point. The upsets have been unbelievable.
And I feel like a lot of the games that we think are going to kind of actually give us a really good game have given us a really good game.
It has.
for the
They've
most
lived
part,
up. And even ones that don't
Yeah, the ones that we
are
don't
good
expect.
ones.
Yeah, you're
Boom.
right. You're right.
And there isn't one single powerhouse team.
No.
There's
No.
no Chiefs this year.
No.
No, which
There's
is
no
so
Patriots
nice.
of the past.
So nice.
There's 5 teams that are incredibly
Even
good.
they lose bad games.
Even they lose
Yep.
bad games.
Yeah.
It's anybody's game right now. So first thing we got to do here, we're going to go through each division,
Oh.
talk about who's leading and who we think is going to end up with the dub in their
Oh,
divisions. All right, so
absolutely do
AFC East. Right now we got the Bills in the lead, 5-3. Below them, crazy Patriots 5-4, Jets 2-6, and then Dolphins in last right now, 2-7.
The way this season's going right now, the Dolphins could somehow come around to be first in that division.
A lot of stuff would have to get wrong, but yeah.
But hey,
Yeah.
that's this season for you.
My biggest surprise here is kind of the Patriots, man.
Being
They're
that high
having
up.
I mean, that division's kind of booty, though. Jets and Dolphins, I'm not too surprised. But the fact that the Patriots can win that division right now,
Well, hold on now.
Because they're hanging and banging with the good teams that they play.
The
You're right.
Dolphins at the beginning of the seasons were kind of like not favored, but everybody was kind of excited about them, you know?
Everybody's excited about
they
the
were,
Dolphins.
but
at the
it was like,
beginning
is
of the
Tua
season.
going to
Yeah.
be able to do it? And
Yeah. Honestly, my biggest shock from this division is that the Bills are the record that they have.
Yep.
I thought the Bills were going to be such a dominant team. In my opinion, they were going to be
They
the
seemed
Chiefs
like
of
it.
this year.
They were dominating teams. They
Yes.
were freaking putting teams away. But then they lost. I mean, week 1 they lost to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
They had a close game against the Dolphins.
Yep.
Lost to the Jags. and they lost to the Titans, which is the only game that's okay that they lost to. But
Well, the Steelers, hold on now, don't disrespect
He said
us.
Steelers. He says Steelers, but like
it was
Yeah.
week 1. Anything could
we
happen.
we
I
all right
guess.
team. We all right.
We all right. We chilling.
Good.
We
We have the
chilling.
same record as them.
True.
Yeah, we do.
Right now.
We do. You're right.
True. I ain't mad at that. So, like odds, the Patriots are like. Do you really think the Dolphins will jump those teams?
I think they'll
With
jump
how
the
they're
Jets.
playing?
I think they'll jump the Jets.
That's fair.
Yeah, I could see
I'm-
that.
I'm
I can see
not-
that.
Patriots would have to have a massive
see-
downfall. I don't think they will.
Yeah, I still think Bills are going to win the division. I can see the Patriots being a wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
But they played the Bills
Patriots,
twice still. They haven't even played each other yet.
better odds. Patriots jumping the Bills at the end of the season, or Dolphins or Jets jumping the Patriots at the end of the season.
Patriots jumping the Bills.
Yeah.
I want right now. I want to say Patriots jumping the Bills.
I think the
That's fair.
Patriots still. I don't know if they played the Jets twice yet, but they still got to play the Dolphins probably again.
I'm gonna say this though. In the beginning of the season, I don't think any of us say that.
No.
No.
Nope.
I don't think
Absolutely
any of
not.
us say that.
Absolutely
I had
not.
no. I thought the Patriots would be dookie.
I thought that the Bills were going to run away with this whole division. Honestly, kind of how like the Cowboys are doing right now with their division. I thought it was going to be all Bills all the way.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, Mac Jones has definitely got to be a candidate for Rookie of the Year.
Oh, for sure.
Also, him, Jamar Chase. I mean, there's actually been some really good
I mean,
rookies that have been performing.
Hands down, he's the best quarterback so far out of this draft class. I mean,
Yeah, you
obviously
can't
Trevor
even
Lawrence,
argue. You
yeah,
can't
it's
even
not
argue
even
that.
a close.
Yeah.
close
and
argument.
nobody's seen it coming.
And
Yeah.
he was the one everybody thought was going to be a bust.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the one guy. Everybody, he was the
people are-
last one out of all of them selected in the first round.
Yeah, I said it too. Just looking at him, I was like, man, this just gives me like Tom Brady vibes, where he was all chubby and stuff at his, one day and stuff. And then
I know.
I seen Mac Jones, and I was like, he's gonna right under Bill Belichick. This could be the situation.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
Just like Tom Brady.
Right now, halfway through the season, who do we think's getting Rookie of the Year?
Jamar
Ooh,
Chase.
yeah.
Oh man, if
I
the
still think-
Patriots make the playoffs, it'll be Mac Jones.
It
I
could
think
be.
so. But what if,
If
the
they make
Bengals?
the
What if the
playoffs.
Bengals also make the playoffs?
Well, it doesn't matter as much as a wide receiver.
Yeah.
But if he keeps doing what he's doing, it's going to be tough to beat. I mean, you can't even say like Najee Harris is doing.
I was gonna say I have
fantastic.
3 guys: Mac
Najee
Jones,
isn't
Jamar Chase,
getting as
and
much
Najee.
love for Rookie of the Year votes right now.
Which it
though.
kinda
everything I
makes
see,
sense.
like
I don't know.
I feel like the expectations for him are so high.
He turns it on though for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
I think he is very much a
But
candidate.
we'll get to our predictions with all that later. But do we all have the Bills winning this division?
I have the Bills still winning the division.
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Despite how not
Yeah.
great they've looked over the past couple
Patriots
weeks.
could do it.
They could.
They could.
I don't.
They play the
Jets-
Bills twice still, so they could do it.
They could
Jets,
do it.
Dolphins.
I could see him
Jets
splitting
don't
that
care.
that one apiece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the craziest things that I want to say before you even talk about the AFC West is every single team in there has 5 wins.
Yeah, that's
What,
kind
in
of
the
weird.
West?
Holy
Yep.
Yeah, that
crap.
is true. I
Every
did not know
single
that.
team
Did
has
not know
5
that. Why did I
wins.
actually thought the Chiefs had less than 5 wins. I'm
I
not
didn't
gonna
know that
lie.
either.
Holy
Why the
crap.
Broncos have? Wow. What
The Broncos have
Okay,
5
so yeah,
wins.
that
Yeah.
one. Who would have guessed that? Right? Who would have guessed the Chiefs are third in that division?
No.
And
They're
tied
lucky
with,
to
and
not
tied
be
with the last
fourth.
team.
Yeah.
They're lucky to not be fourth.
Yeah.
I mean, they almost are. It's just a tiebreaker
Well,
that
listen,
separates
if
them and the
Aaron
Broncos.
Rodgers plays that game, they're not 5-2.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
mean, let's just be real right
Also
there.
correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Also correct. Yeah. So
Broncos in last. I mean, I think we all kind of maybe could have guessed that probably. Did we all
Yeah.
guess
in
that?
last, yeah, but not last in
Having
pretty
a
much
winning
tied for last.
record.
I mean, they're literally a half a game out of first
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
That's all they are. That's what we probably wouldn't have
Hey,
predicted
Chargers are
at
5-3. I thought they lost another game besides that too.
So
Raiders, they're kind of falling apart a little
To
bit.
be
like,
honest, coming into the season, this division, how it's played out, is my biggest disappointment because I honestly thought the Chargers.
biggest disappointment.
Yeah, I thought the Chargers would be really good. I kind of felt the Raiders would be decent, and I thought that the Chiefs would be good.
the Chargers are good,
No,
yeah,
you're
the
right, but
Chargers
they-
are good.
but
I
they
feel
have
like-
had some disappointing.
Yeah.
Like they haven't lived up to how high they were like a few weeks ago. Like I was big on the
Yeah.
Chargers, and
Like-
they kind of dipped a little bit. But I still think I don't know. I still like the Chargers.
Is this the tightest division? Is this the biggest question mark? Who's going to come out
Yes.
on top?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to look at the
Yeah,
other ones.
because if
like
we-
between all the teams.
Can the Chiefs still come out to win the division? You think?
Yeah.
Do they have a
Yes.
chance?
Yeah.
Every single team in that
Of course they
division
have a
has chance.
Yeah.
If one of those teams wins one game, they could be in first place.
Yeah, depending on what
That's
the
all
other
it
teams
takes.
do.
That's literally
That's
all,
all
it
it
takes.
takes.
Yep.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
is-
a lot of that's going to have to do with the remaining schedule for all the teams too.
For sure.
Obviously, the Chiefs should technically have the hardest schedule because they came in first place in that division last year.
Yeah.
So it should be the most difficult for them. But
Who do we have winning then? This division.
that's what I was looking
I'm
at.
sticking
Man.
with the Chargers.
That's what I'm doing, but very reluctantly. I'm not a fan
Here's
of
the
the
thing: the
Raiders
Chargers
that
are
much.
2-0 in the division. Raiders are 1-1. Chiefs are 0-1, and Broncos are 0-1.
So there's a lot of division games
lot
that
of
need to be
games
played
left.
left in that. That's oh man, this is going to get mixed up so much throughout the rest of the season.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, I want to say Chargers so bad, but I feel like the Chiefs are somehow going to do it.
That's
again.
what's in the back of
I
my
could
head
see
too.
it. They could turn it
I feel-
around.
I feel like the Chiefs are.
all
Gonna
they,
do
I
it
feel like
again.
all they need is that one game to like
Well,
spark them.
the
If they
thing-
had one
yeah.
offensive blowout,
When's it going to happen?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
they
don't,
even
I
had a
don't know.
chance-
I'm not
they-
convinced it will happen, but
Right.
that's what they need.
Well, this is the thing that sucks is because right now they've started and we're like, man, is this team even good? But yet they still have a chance to become first in their division.
Yeah.
So like these teams should have run away with it while the Chiefs were kind of down. Now they're giving the Chiefs one more opportunity to come right back out on top,
Yeah.
and I can see it happening. Honestly.
What are you leaning, TJ, for that division? Chiefs? Wow.
Chiefs, baby.
Because I thought you hated the Chiefs,
I
so
thought that,
you
yeah.
you think they're going to win? I don't hate that.
I don't
big.
hate them. I just think they sucked this season
Well,
so far.
yeah.
I mean,
they
based
have.
on
So
their
you have
standards and
confidence they could turn it
expectations, yeah.
around?
Dude, I think the Browns are going to brown it up and the Chiefs are going to chief it up. I think they're going to turn around and start clicking.
They shouldn't though. I don't want them to.
Which
I don't want it either.
I don't think anybody wants them to because like we've seen them in the playoffs the
Kansas
last
does.
5 years or
Yeah.
something. Dang, I think it's going to be a tight race between the Chiefs and Chargers. I think they're both going to start clicking. I personally would want the Chargers to come out on top just because it's exciting.
Mhm.
And then I think, honestly, I think the Raiders might take last in that division.
Last beneath the Broncos.
Man. See, I always think
Yeah.
we should give the Raiders a little bit more credit to actually possibly win
I
the
was thinking that
division,
too.
if
Yeah.
anything.
They're the only
But
team they're on a 1-game losing streak, and that's the only team in that division.
yeah, but the Broncos finally just won after losing like 3 or 4 in a row, whatever the
Yeah,
heck it was.
And they beat
Yeah.
the Cowboys too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You never
I'm gonna
know.
pick the Chargers
that's what I'm leaning
barely.
towards.
I think I feel like I just have this weird feeling that Justin Herbert feels so pressured to do like fantastic,
Yeah.
especially how he started.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like people are saying MVP. I was
But it-
thinking there's a good chance MVP. Like,
Is that going to bite him in the butt though?
I mean, it could. It could. I
'Cause-
mean, it's not like he's playing bad by
No.
any means.
No,
No,
he's
he's
doing
not.
great.
But I think people's expectations for him this year were to be a literal easy top 5 quarterback.
Yeah.
And like
Wow.
really come in, and people were expecting 300-yard games for him every
Which
single
He's
week.
had.
I mean,
he's doing good this season. He's not
He,
doing bad.
he was until Mike White stepped in.
The legend Mike White.
Nobody
Oh
could
my
compete with that
God.
guy.
Wait,
I
Mike
mean,
White?
jeez. Yeah, bro.
What
He's
happened?
saying on the
Bro,
Jets.
he
He's saying
is-
on the Jets.
On the Jets.
Yeah.
Oh, is he the new MVP? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, hands down.
Oh, okay, bet.
All right. Well,
Well, I'm glad his 1
Um,
quarter of fame.
next division, AFC South. Yeah, we got the Titans 7-2, Colts 4-5, Jags 2-6, and Texans 1-8. Texans on a 7-game losing streak.
That's awesome. So I don't know. I don't really
So
think
the Titans are 3-0 in their division. Colts are 1-2. 2 losses being against the Titans though, which is pretty big for the Titans.
Yeah.
And Jags are 0-2, and Texans are 1-1.
Now look, I'm not even gonna argue this for a second. The Titans are gonna come out in first place of the AFC South.
Yeah, I feel like they have too much of a lead.
They do.
And their schedule with who they still got to play the Texans again and Jags again.
Even without King Henry, you know, their schedule is
Yeah, they just have two. They have a 3-game lead
Yeah.
right now. Even if it came with a tie, then they would still be over the Colts. So they
Yeah.
pretty much have a
Right.
4-game
The,
lead.
the
Really.
schedule is just too easy. The lead is just too big. I think the Colts are a better team, but come playoff times, I'm telling you right now, Derrick Henry's going to be back for the
Oh, yeah.
playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
He's going to be back for playoffs, and as soon as he's back for the playoffs, it's, in my opinion, then a legitimate Super Bowl contender. But until then, they're going to be riding. I'm
Yeah.
not saying they're a bad team by any means. I know I was freaking going kind of bonkers on them with my power rankings.
No.
I don't want to say they're a bad team. I just want to say that
No.
they're not
Their
as good of
schedule
a
is
team at
so
all.
easy the second half of the season.
Yeah, their schedule is so top heavy, and
Right.
luckily they got by, and they got what? How many wins?
Seven
Seven wins
2.
out of it, which
7
is
and
kind
2.
of
3-game lead. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
huge.
division. It doesn't even look. It's not close. I
Right.
mean, like I said, Colts are 4-5. The Titans are the only winning record in
Yeah.
that.
I really want to see them too
division.
bad win the playoffs. So I hope that somehow.
Oh, that would
that's
be
their
that
matchup.
would be a really good game.
dude. This
Yeah.
is the problem. Being a Steelers fan,
don't
I
wanna
want
either
to
of
see
them.
the Colts make it because I know they're a good team.
that could
But
mean the Steelers
the
getting out, too.
Steelers are the team that they would
Here's
replace.
the thing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Any
know?
team that
Yeah.
if we make it in the playoffs, any team we face is going to be.
You guys can still
I
win the
know.
division though.
We can.
I mean, that's not out of the realm of
Also
possibility.
true with the 2 games versus Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in a weird spot. I really do want to root for the Colts because I genuinely believe in them. But them winning lessens the Steelers' odds of making the playoffs significantly.
it does.
But it's gonna be a tight race.
So speaking of Steelers, though, AFC North, best division in football in my
Best
opinion right now.
division in football.
They took over the the NFC West pretty much.
I am starting to have, like I said, I have had the question marks with the Ravens. And now I'm starting to have a couple question marks with the Bengals. I'm not panicking with the
Right.
Bengals. They are 5-4 though. They seem so much more hot. Those 2
I know.
losses they had back to back really.
Yeah, Ravens
Yeah.
are 6-2, Steelers are 5-3, Browns and Bengals are 5-4.
Right.
Steelers are on a 4-game win streak.
I know.
It doesn't make sense.
And
Like I'm trying to think
know.
of the Steelers. Like I'm.
I mean, they lost to good teams.
Like,
They
what?
lost to the Packers, Raiders, Bengals. Who was the other one?
Beat the Bears.
Who else did we lose to?
Wait, who'd you say?
Uh,
We only have 3 losses.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
5-3.
yeah, okay.
5-3.
Wow, that's good. I'll take that. 5-3.
Yeah,
Not
I mean
bad.
it's good.
That's pretty good.
Oh man, our second half of this season though.
yeah.
I mean, we have the Lions next week, but then
Mhm.
we play Chargers, Bengals, Ravens. Holy crap! Minnesota, Titans, Chiefs, Browns, Ravens. Is there a harder schedule out there? than
It
what
doesn't
the Steelers
actually
have?
get more brutal than that. It doesn't get more brutal than that, honestly. Okay, so with what we have right now, Ravens in the lead, then Steelers, Browns, Bengals. Who do you guys have in first place of the AFC North at the end of the year?
I have the Ravens. in
You
first
have
place.
Ravens.
I think the Ravens are still.
Now
Gonna
this
get
is
it done.
without me looking at the schedule. I'm picking the Cleveland Browns still.
Here's the
You're still going with the
here's the
Browns.
Still going
Ravens
with the
schedule.
Browns.
They got the Dolphins, Bears, Browns, Steelers, Browns. Wow, Browns alternate
yeah,
almost.
wow.
That's
Wow,
crazy.
that's a-
Packers, Bengals, Rams,
Not easy.
All right, that
and
is a
then
tough schedule.
Steelers.
That is a very
Not
tough schedule.
easy.
They got
at
it tough
all.
too.
What are the Browns' schedule looking like for the rest of the year?
Browns got, let's see, they got the Patriots, the Lions, the Ravens, a bye week. That bye week late in the season can come up
That's
pretty big
nice.
for them.
That's nice.
So they play the Ravens back to back with a bye week in between.
Wow, that what?
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, I've never seen
Yeah,
that
is
happen
weird.
before.
They got
That's
the,
interesting.
They got the Raiders, the Packers, and then the Steelers, and then the Bengals.
Raiders, Packers, Steelers, Bengals.
I
That's
feel
still
like that's
not
a slightly
Raiders,
better
Packers.
Slightly,
schedule,
but
but
still
it's
tough.
not.
Still
Still
tough
tough.
at the way in. It's still
No.
yeah. This whole AFC North got it
And
tough.
then Bengals on a bye this week, and then they got, which they kind of need right now, honestly.
Yeah.
And they should have the easiest schedule because
They
they,
got
came
the
in
Raiders,
last year.
the Steelers, the Chargers, the 49ers, the Broncos, the Ravens, the Chiefs, and the Browns. It's not easy.
It's
for
not
anybody.
easy
Mainly
for
because of what
anybody.
division they're in.
No. Yeah.
Dang, it's kind of crazy because this is the biggest powerhouse of a division in my opinion because of all of the tough games for all these teams. Originally, I'm thinking we could have 3 from the AFC North, but with how
Right now-
tough the schedule is and they have to verse each other a lot,
Yeah.
we might only actually have 2.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I think the Steelers can do it, but they could come in last in this division with their schedule. They could.
So could any other team.
I know.
So I'm
You're
assuming
right,
you
you're
would
right.
pick the Ravens to win the division if you had to put money on it.
I don't know because with their schedule.
But that's everybody,
All of them
though.
are tough.
That's
They're
everybody.
all tough.
None of them are easy. The thing is, it's only a 1-game lead.
Oh, dude, any team could take first.
Like, if you're putting your money on it, what are you doing?
If I'm going to put money on it, I'm going with the Ravens.
You're going Ravens. I
Only
mean,
because I think the Browns will brown it up.
That's also, yeah.
I kid you not.
In my opinion, just what we've seen from the season so far, I feel more confident in the Ravens, even though they've had closer games a lot of the times, but they've pulled out victories.
Right now,
where the
they're-
Browns have
It's
lost.
crazy
in
that
bad
they've
ones.
only played one divisional game. Ravens are 0-1 in the division. We're 1-1. Browns are 1-1, and Bengals are 2-1.
Did the Chiefs beat the Browns? Is that what happened
Yeah.
in the beginning?
Week
I thought
one,
So. Week
yeah.
1, yeah.
And like I said, Nick Chubb's not playing this week. We'll see how they do with the Patriots.
yeah, that's no guaranteed win. Definitely not.
Dude, the Ravens obviously right now first place. They could not easily, but they could have first place the whole rest of the season.
They could.
Browns have a little bit less of a difficult schedule. Who knows what the Browns are doing? They
feel like-
they might be good. They could take it, but they also brown it up.
Yeah, this division is the biggest jump. So Bengals were in first place like a week ago. Now they're in last.
Yeah, that was in 2 weeks. They
That's-
jump from
yeah.
first to last. That just shows.
So I
you
feel
how
like this
tight it is.
thing is going to go up and down. Steelers were once in last, and
yeah.
they went third. Now they're in second.
All right, so I keep hearing everybody say the Browns could brown it up. Like, if it wasn't for their past, would you feel differently about them?
If it wasn't for their pass, well, I mean,
Right,
the
because
way
there
this
is like
season
Browns are going to
looked,
brown it up. Like that's a saying.
If it wasn't for their pass, I don't know. I think I'd still be weird because of the way the season has been, just where how they've, I don't know, they've.
Their past
I
has.
mean, they're 5-4.
Their past and my Steeler fanness has a big part to say that. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so
Look,
I'm going
there was
Browns.
a record. What they? There was like a 30-game losing streak or something.
Browns.
That they're
30.
talking about.
30-year losing streak
I don't
or
know.
something like that.
It was
Like I say,
something
they brown it up, but
ridiculous.
like I mean, you gotta do think about last year when they stomped us in the playoffs, and they had a close game against who they played the Chiefs in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
So could they win the division? Yes, but they're browning it up. That's what I'm hoping for.
In my opinion, they really needed that win over the Steelers in
That could come to bite
Cleveland.
them. That could come to
which
bite
I
them.
feel
No
like, yeah,
doubt.
them
Every
losing that
divisional
game-
game in this division is critical.
Yeah.
I also feel like the Steelers could Steeler it up, which
Hey,
like last year,
Hey.
how nobody expected anything, and then they go 11-0.
if there's a coach I have faith in, it's Mike Tomlin. All right.
That's why I feel like they could also
The
win.
Steelers also haven't won a playoff game in 5 years, which
I
is
know.
really sad to think of.
But they keep making
I
it.
try not to think of it,
Wow,
but
yeah.
it doesn't matter if they don't win a game. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
We can't roll out the Bengals just because they've lost 2
No, I'm
games.
not.
I mean,
I'm
all
not
these
rolling
teams
them out.
are
I-
losing
yeah,
2
I'm not
games.
rolling the Bengals
Every
out.
one of those 4 teams could win the division.
Yeah, they're on
The
I said-
Bengals arguably have the easiest out of
and
everybody.
Bengals have a
They
bye
do.
week, which they need after those losses. They might come back and just they could
Right
do it.
now, it's just those 2 losses. It just kind of has like a sour taste.
That
in my
Jets,
mouth.
dude. That Jets loss. That's like, gonna bite them.
But
you
again,
gotta win
they
that
have
game.
a win over the Ravens and a very impressive win over
That's-
the Ravens. So again, if they get that other victory against the Ravens somehow, man, that's gonna be huge.
Pretty much. So that's
Huge.
the AFC. Let's go to the NFC here. We got the NFC East. Yeah. Cowboys at 6-2, Eagles at 3-6, Giants at 3-6, and football team at 2-6.
I'm gonna say right now, I think the Giants are gonna overtake the Eagles.
I could see it.
Be a
see
second.
I
that.
can see that.
I mean, they have the same record at 3-6. So
I like the Giants more than the Eagles.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Cowboys are gonna win.
I'm gonna say I hated the Eagles at the beginning of the season. I don't hate them anymore. These are like the 2 lower tier exciting teams to watch. No,
Giants
dude,
have been real exciting to watch the last 3 games.
yeah, Giants are an exciting team to watch. I enjoy them. I don't think either of them are gonna make the playoffs. It's if the Cowboys
Yeah.
actually blow this, if
There's
they
no way.
actually blow this,
Yeah, that's cowboying it up right there.
first off, Jerry Jones got to stop GMing. Mike McCarthy would have to go.
already.
Dude, he would have to go. I'm actually shocked he didn't go after
I know.
1 year last year.
yeah.
I know.
Really, I'm shocked that they kept him. I
14
really am.
years, it's time for him
Right,
to
there were complaints
leave.
from all over about McCarthy too. But Cowboys should have it. Whatever, they lost. They have a 3-game lead. Nobody else should be a threat. It's possible. It's possible. Man,
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
no
they're not. They have a
way.
lot of divisional games left.
Dang.
Cowboys are 2-0, Eagles 0-1, Giants
Yeah.
0-2, and football team 1-0.
Yeah, football team, you
I
stink.
mean, they really saved the divisional games for the end of the season. Do they normally do that?
I don't
All
know.
these divisions have not
Normally,
played
like
each
the
other.
final week,
Yeah.
they do. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not mad at
I'm
it.
not
I
mad
mean,
either.
dude,
That's
it's
better
gonna
than
splice
football.
things up, dude. There's gonna be teams
Yeah.
moving up and down these rankings.
I know.
Yeah.
Big
Keeps people
time.
more intrigued.
NFC North, this one isn't even close. Packers 7-2, Vikings 3-5, Bears 3-6, Lions 0-8. Are the Lions going to win a game this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to win a game at the end of the
They
season.
have to win a game this year.
Who do they play?
They don't have to do anything.
Dude, they're gonna win.
If they
and
got the
they're-
Steelers. Please, love of God, don't let that be your
that's
win.
that's the team. That's like a team I'm talking about.
It
They're
could
not
be.
gonna beat like a crap team. They're gonna beat like a pretty decent
They
team.
got the
like
Browns.
Cardinals.
They got the Browns. They got the Bears, Vikings, Broncos, Cardinals.
So you think it's going to be a
Falcons.
Jets situation where they beat like
There's multiple winnable games there.
the
Dang.
Titans, or they beat like who they just beat?
Like a
the Bengals.
like a close playoff team. The
think
Steelers.
so?
The Steelers are on there. The Falcons are on there. The Broncos. Like they're all in that
Mhm.
middle tier.
Yeah.
They'll beat one of those teams.
December 26th, I will be excited to watch. If the Falcons are still, if the Lions are still winless playing the Falcons, I will be excited to watch that game.
Wow.
I will be excited. To
Will you be in the room with Logan rooting on the Lions?
dude.
I won't be.
That's going to
rooting
be
them on.
hostile.
It's
That is
just-
going to.
Listen,
You'll
I
know.
will
Now
fight- I
you'll
swear to
know.
God on my life, I'll fight you if you
I-
do anything.
You
bad.
will. You know. He's going. TJ's going to be sitting there like, yeah, let's go Lions.
I'm
Because
just
you have
excited
nothing
watch
to do
that.
with the Lions whatsoever. I don't know why you're picking the Falcons of all the teams.
No, that's just in the record the worst team that looks like they play. But the Vikings are very close.
The Vikings are losing. Okay, so there's a rule in the house. You're just not allowed to say anything whenever the other person's team is doing bad because fights will break out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It gets hostile.
No, I won't say anything. I'll just blank.
Hey,
a lot.
look at me. I will fight you if you do anything hostile.
I know.
Okay.
But hey, they might win. They
Oh,
might beat another
man.
team before then.
Will the Bears overtake the Vikings?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna say no, dude. I mean, Justin Fields had a
Don't
good
get
game
me
versus
wrong.
the
I hate
Steelers.
the Vikings suck big time, but
I don't know. I could see that happening.
it could. But I don't know.
Do they suck or do they just disappoint with like a pretty good team?
The Vikings.
If they had a different
I
head
think they
coach,
disappoint.
where would they be
I think
at?
they disappoint.
If
They
they had
have
a
good
different-
weapons. They got Justin Jefferson.
What's their
I mean,
record?
3-5. They could be. I think if they had a different head coach or a different system, they could be
Delvin
5-3.
Cook, Justin Jefferson, Thielen. Like, they defense is even the worst, dude. They
So
just,
the quarterback's not the worst either.
No. No.
He's not a Super Bowl quarterback, but he's not the worst.
he's a get you into the playoffs quarterback.
Who?
Right.
Kirk.
Kirk.
Mm.
Yeah, they're always in the playoffs, but then they lose.
Didn't they almost lose to the Lions too this season?
Yeah.
Came to a field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked them that game in my Survivor
So
Bowl.
Packers,
still alive. Let's
no
go.
doubt, Packers are winning this division.
Yeah. Easy.
Not even
Yep.
close.
All right. NFC South will be next. We got the Bucks at 6-2, the Saints at 5-3. They just lost.
Yep.
Falcons won versus Saints. They move up, and the Panthers are still 4-5. So this is without a doubt the tightest division in the NFC.
Oh,
No.
in the
Right
NFC.
here.
No.
In the NFC.
Oh, in the NFC.
Between
NFC.
all four teams.
It's close, yeah.
NFC.
I
Between
still
all
think the
four
Bucks will win it.
Yeah.
The Bucks are set up to win it. I think
Yeah.
honestly, I was expecting more competition, even though it is close. Maybe I was expecting. I don't know.
I think the Saints are going to start to lose, and that'll bring a lot more competition.
I would say this. I was expecting a team to be a lot more of a threat.
To the Bucks.
Well, yeah.
Bucks.
And
I didn't really think so.
I think the Bucks are going to win this. I'm very excited to see what the Falcons do in the next coming weeks because Sam Darnold is out for the Panthers, which I'm not super high on Sam Darnold, to be honest. I don't know if that's going to make much of a difference, but that's their starting quarterback out. The Saints, I don't know when Jameis Winston's going to come back, to be honest, but Jameis Winston, in my opinion, isn't a solid quarterback either. So right now, I think it's a time where the Falcons need to take a little bit of a lead.
Dang.
I think this will be a very competitive race for second place.
Which could result in a
I can
playoff
see it,
spot.
Yeah.
It honestly might result in a playoff spot.
Yeah.
It probably will result in a
And
playoff spot.
right now, the Saints and Falcons are in the playoffs, and Panthers are number 8. So they're
Yeah.
on the
Dude,
outside.
I'm looking
right
at this
right
now,
there.
TJ, and the talks we had. I'm shocked that the Panthers didn't really get Deshaun Watson. I'm really surprised by that, man.
He said he wasn't going there.
Yeah, that's
He wouldn't do it.
I
No,
think,
he said he
yeah.
was only going to Miami.
Yeah, that's why nothing happened.
Does he ever want to play again?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
we'll find out next
dog,
year.
you're down bad right now. You're down freaking horrendous. You got to go where a team will take you.
I'm telling
know?
you, I could see this being a Colin Kaepernick situation where he doesn't play again.
But-
Honestly.
oh man.
Like,
Okay, well,
genuinely.
I'm not gonna
It
say
could be.
Colin Kaepernick was bad because he definitely wasn't bad whenever he kind of got booted out.
Yeah.
But Deshaun Watson's kind of on the next level where like
I know.
Teams
I
really
agree.
don't give a frick
But
what he did.
I feel like teams want him right now, and he's saying, no, I only want to go to these specific teams, and they're good teams because obviously he wants to win.
Right. So I think at the end of the day, it just came down to Miami wanted too much for him, and they weren't able to pull anything off by the deadline.
Apparently they had a trade settled, but I guess the GM of the Dolphins or the
Ah,
owner of the
that's true.
Dolphins
That's true.
wanted all of the legal situation cleared out. That's why
Which, you know
nothing
what?
happened.
I freaking rate that.
I agree.
I actually never in a million years would have thought anybody would do that.
I
know.
They just
I
take the
agree.
player because he's great. So
Yep.
I respect that.
Yeah.
100%.
But it is such a risk because if he gets allegations get worse, and then he can't even play anyway.
Yep.
Right.
And
No,
he gave up a crap
good.
load for him.
That is
and
true. That's
Yep.
probably why he
That's
actually
way
did
too
it.
much of a risk, man. That's
Yeah.
not even worth it.
All right.
Yeah.
So
That's
who's number
true.
2 then? Who do you have finishing number 2?
It's I'd say man.
That's
I
tough.
don't know.
It's between the Saints and Falcons, in my opinion. Panthers won't.
I don't want to completely roll the Panthers out, but I'm not picking
completely
them.
rolling them out. Yeah, but I'm gonna Falcons.
Oh man,
Falcons are gonna do it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either. Saints.
I'm gonna probably say Saints, but like barely. Barely. I want to see Taysom Hill play.
I don't know. I'll probably say Falcons. They just have better weapons. Saints don't have a receiving core at all.
To the Falcons.
But yet they're 5-3.
the
You're
Falcons.
right. I know.
Hey,
Saints have a
we're
better
making it happen.
defense.
You know who
We're
does?
making it
I believe in
happen.
Matt Ryan more than I do anybody the Saints.
He said, "You know who has a good receiving core?
The Panthers.
Yeah,
They have
Robbie
a
Anderson's so
quarterback.
good.
yeah. Yeah, injuries have really screwed us because, man, we started off hot.
I love whenever you use the word us. Whenever you're talking about the Panthers, it's amazing.
Yeah, we are a
And
great
we.
franchise.
All right, last, who we all thought was the best division in football, the NFC West when the season started. Cardinals 8-1, Rams 7-2, Seahawks 3-5, 49ers 3-5.
So
Dang it.
I think this is still the second best division in football.
So
I'm
here's the
saying it
thing.
right now.
yeah, Russell Wilson's about to come back.
Yeah.
They're gonna start winning
Thank
games
you.
again.
Yeah, but it's so tough with the Cardinals
You're right.
and Rams being there.
We also have to remember that whenever Russ was here, he wasn't like their team wasn't really that impressive. They were letting down.
No, but they were more impressive. I seen kind of not without him, but I'm saying like whenever he was out, they seemed to be kind of more impressive in my
They could
opinion
still
than they were
compete
with him.
even though they were losing.
Exactly. So I kind of feel like maybe once Russ comes back, that might be like the little jolt that they kind of need. I still see the Cardinals winning this division. I feel like too much has happened, especially with the Rams right there. Like the Rams or the Cardinals. That's kind of my
Yeah,
toss.
Seahawks did lose to the Titans and the Vikings with Russell Wilson, which
Yeah.
is not great.
I'm gonna say it right now. I really think the Seahawks are gonna make it in the playoffs.
You think?
Yeah. I'd put my
see it.
money on it that
They
would.
could. Man.
I could imagine
they
the
do. I can see
schedule
them
being
being a
tough.
7th seed.
Yeah. Hey, playoffs are playoffs, you know.
I know. No, you're right.
It's not like they're that far out.
Who's winning this division?
They're one game out of the playoffs.
Cardinals.
This is so tough.
I think the Rams are going to win it. And I think
I'm
I
kind of
think it
leaning
could
the
come-
Rams also.
I think it'll come down to their last game against each other.
It will. The only reason why I'm putting the Cardinals ahead right now is because they beat the Rams. So that's a game up on them. And I still feel like these teams are going to be dominant the entire season up until they play
Yeah,
again.
they
Again,
play week 14. They play each other.
Dang, I don't even. Yeah.
I said it before the season. I'll say it now. I still think the Cardinals are. I think they're a suitable team.
I mean,
They are. They are.
I think they're winning the division.
The crazy part is this season, there's like a handful of teams that are Super Bowl teams
Yeah,
right now.
Rams have a little bit
Yeah, but, like,
easier
they're my team to
schedule.
win it.
Like Rams are playing the 49ers. Packers are tough, but they got the Jags, Cardinals, Seahawks, Vikings, Ravens, 49ers. It's actually not that easy. Oh no, I think the Rams will pull it out though.
Let's go 49ers.
Tommy,
Yeah, 49ers.
Cardinals or Rams?
Oh man.
Or Seahawks or 49ers.
Okay, come on now. I don't, dude, I'm freaking looking at it. I don't.
It's tough.
Man. See, now what I'm starting to do is look in the past of these teams or whatever, and I don't want to do that. I want to look at this season and this season
So
only.
they're such different teams.
Cardinals. I want to say the Rams. I'm going to say the Cardinals though. They've been so impressive.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the Cardinals,
All right.
especially after beating the
That is
Rams.
if everybody stays healthy.
Yep.
Injury
Oh, for
screws
sure.
that just like that.
So right now, AFC playoff picture: Titans got the bye. Then we got the Ravens, Chargers, Bills, Raiders. Then the wild card teams: Steelers, Patriots.
And who's just out?
On the
Did it show?
outside is the Chiefs on the number 8 seed right now. Browns are number 9. Bengals are number 10.
I don't like that. Those are 3 crazy good teams, possibly. I don't like that at all.
Who can you see on the outside going in? All 8, 9, and 10. The Chiefs, Browns, and Bengals could all make it in and take
Who's
someone
the
out.
last 3 that are in right now?
Raiders, Steelers, and Patriots.
Which honestly, those could be interchangeable.
Dog, them
with the
3 are going to
people
get
that are out.
swapped to the 3 that are out. I'm telling you right now.
You think?
Those 3 are going to get swapped with the 3 that are out. Yeah, I really do think that. That's how freaking crazy things are going to get shaken up.
I could see it happening.
I don't know if I can see all 3.
Man, I really
Yeah,
do.
I could see
It
I
could
really
happen.
do.
It could happen.
Who's above the Raiders? Like, who's the
No,
fifth seed out of the Bills?
Dang, bro. I
All
really
Chargers
think
because they're
that.
winning the division.
We've seen what's going on with the Raiders right now. The Steelers,
Yeah, I know.
do they have the best shot? I don't know, but how impressive
Oh,
are they
no,
actually?
don't. Steelers do not have the best shot. To
Out
what,
of those
make it?
teams, out of those 3 teams.
Oh, their schedule is so tough, man.
Right now,
I
I'd
don't
say
know.
the Patriots based on
And then the
schedule.
Patriots are just like consistently good, but are they going to be able to continue to do it? I don't know. I hate having questions still about the Patriots, but I do. I have to
that's
say
fair.
it. I do.
Tell you what, there's not an AFC favorite to me that sticks out that's making it to the Super Bowl right now, though.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you'd probably say the Titans. I probably feel you guys would probably say the Titans.
Mm.
If
It
they
was
get
the Bills, and then
Dang, where are the Colts at in this? Number 12 right now.
Yeah, the Colts are out too.
the Broncos are ahead of the Colts right
It's
now.
freaking insane. It's freaking insane.
oh, that's not that crazy.
No, I'm just saying in general, like the teams that are going to be fighting this year for a spot,
Mhm.
and we have the extra spot too, and it's
And there's an
still,
extra
like,
week of football.
Yep.
right.
That's what's crazy.
It's awesome, but it's freaking.
Well,
it's
here's the thing
sad.
too. Maybe they kind of switched the schedule up and made it like, okay, the divisional games are kind of at the end of the season, so things are closer, and there's
Maybe.
still starters playing for the last 3 weeks
Maybe.
of
Yeah,
the NFL
I know,
season.
yeah.
It's big brain.
Every game's important. Like if you lose one game, you're like, that might be the game that takes us
Yeah.
out. That's crazy. NFC, we have the Cardinals with the bye, Packers, Bucks, Cowboys, and then the wild card teams are Rams, Saints, and Falcons.
And teams out.
Top 3 out are Panthers, Vikings, and Seahawks.
See, that's not.
Seahawks are the team that's scared.
So, like, obviously, we're seeing here that the really good teams are in the NFC. Super top heavy. Super top heavy. On the AFC, it's the exact opposite. No actual, like, standout teams, but the depth there in the AFC is there way more than the NFC.
Yeah, because like the NFC, I'm looking like the teams on the outside being better than the teams that are in. Maybe the Seahawks, like Panthers, I just don't see it. Vikings, I don't see it. 49ers, I don't see it. Eagles, Giants, like
Yeah, you know what? I'm not rolling them out anymore. But
Who?
the Eagles or Giants. I'm definitely not. But like if the Falcons and Steelers are in the very similar situations, I would way rather be the Falcons. Way rather be the Falcons.
yeah, no, you're right, because the Seahawks are the only one that really scares me right now, of like kind of taking
Right,
us
like
over. And
the Falcons' odds, I think, just because of the people that are out to like bump them out, are
You're
just
right.
way higher for them to make it.
You're right, and I still have hopes that we'll take over the Saints, because again, we got to win over the Saints. Saints are the seventh spot right now, so hopefully we'll get a little bit more slack.
Hey,
but-
however you make it there, my friend. However you make it
all right,
there.
real
Yeah.
quick though here, Super Bowl teams. Who can you see it right now?
the Super Bowl.
Just tough. And we
The
got
Super Bowl
we got a
teams?
few quick questions after this.
I'll
but
go real quick.
Go
I
ahead.
still see.
Y'all aren't gonna like my picks.
I
whatever.
see Packers in the NFC still, and I'm gonna go with.
AFC is tough to pick.
I don't want to say. Oh man, I could still see the Bills making it. To be honest,
Yeah, so
I'll go Packers Bills. That's what I think it's gonna be. Packers Bills.
in the NFC, if I had to pick right now, I'm saying, oh my gosh, it's between the Cardinals and Rams. I would. Oh man, I'd say Rams, because they're going legitimately all out. And then in the AFC, it's between the Bills and the Colts. The Bills
Wow.
and the Colts.
I have the Rams
Yeah.
in the NFC. And I was thinking the Colts were the AFC.
Yeah, but they're not even
They're not
like,
even in. They
in
got to
it.
get in.
They're not even in it.
But my other team, I still like the Chargers though.
Right.
I don't think the
Honestly-
Bills are going to go, and I don't think the Chiefs are going to go.
Yeah, but we got to remember yeah, I don't know.
I was
honestly
After
like
what the Titans did, I do kind of like the Titans.
the
I was
Titans
happy
are
what they
the
did.
absolute option if Derrick Henry's coming back. Like,
Bills and
that's the
Titans were two
no-brainer.
in the AFC that I was going back and forth on. What about you, TJ?
I have Cardinals. Faux show.
Okay.
Faux show, bro.
Faux show. Man, this is also each team stays very healthy.
Yeah.
No, injury happens, things change very fast. Right now, I have Cardinals, and then in the AFC, I have the Bills.
Okay.
That's it.
I also just want to throw my third team out there in the AFC as the Browns,
Tom.
Who was your second team?
the Colts.
Who's
So
your first
who do
team?
you have, Bills?
I wouldn't say the Bills are the first team. Honestly, out of those three teams, Bills right now might be number 3, to be honest.
So who do you have? What is
Got
your
the
Super
Browns in the Super Bowl.
Bowl? I thought you said Rams.
Why? Why can't you have the Browns in the
They're
Super
not
Bowl?
making it to the Super Bowl. They're not.
Nah, the way they've been banged up this
They
season.
have a good team. Their defense is killing it
They're
right
gonna
now.
brand it up.
brands it up.
I mean, if I had to pick right now, obviously the safest option is the Bills. It's a team
No,
to
it's
take
not.
out.
No, it's not. Titans is.
Because okay,
Titans
yeah.
have the easiest record, and they have the best
I'm
record
not picking
right
the Titans. Well, dang, it stinks because Derrick Henry's going to be back for the
I know.
That's what I'm
playoffs.
saying.
That's
I'm
what I
saying
was
my
debating.
number 1 would be Rams Titans if I had to pick
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, freaking sure.
And
Yeah.
Chargers are my
now.
number
Well,
2
no,
pick.
don't say freaking sure. What is yours?
Sure.
No, don't say
I mean, if
sure.
I had to pick right, if I literally had to place money on it, I would pick the Titans
Okay.
because they're so far ahead of the Colts,
Titans and
Rams.
Rams. Okay.
Because they're so far ahead of the Colts.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm
no.
really worried this whole.
But if I hear something about Derrick Henry not coming back,
Yeah.
I'm not
right.
picking
Yeah.
the
This
Titans.
is injuries.
Well,
Well, I
how
mean,
they
like-
are,
Right.
which is
Well, we're looking hopeful. We're looking. Each team stays
I mean,
healthy.
he's
the
supposed to
players
come back. It seems like.
The thing is with the Rams too, it's like almost like they need to go to the Super Bowl at least
They
because
have
of
to. With
everything
what they
that
gave
did.
away in their picks and stuff,
Yeah.
they have to. They're
They don't
all
have-
in. That's clear as day. They're all in. If they don't win a Super Bowl this year or next year, dude, they're going to be such a
Yeah,
disappointment.
I know. Like, do they even have any first round picks
No,
left?
not
in the
until
next
like
3 or 4
2024 or
years?
something like that.
Yeah, they need to make something happen. or
Next year, they
else,
have
man.
a 5th round pick and like 2 7th-round picks.
Yeah. Although I
that's-
do respect, I think it's like their owner or something like that. He has like a mug or something like that. It's just like F them picks or whatever.
I mean, I'm cool with it. If
I
you got the
respect
if you got the
that.
pieces, you want to go all in,
Yeah,
do it. But
yeah.
all right,
It's worth it. if
quick
you win it
questions here.
all.
We got season MVP. Right now, Josh Allen is favored right now to win. Tom Brady is behind him, and then Kyler Murray is third.
Holy crap!
I'm going off the odds right
Who?
now.
Josh
So
Allen's
Josh
number
Allen?
one.
Josh
odds?
Allen is plus 300 odds. Tom Brady plus 340, and Kyler at plus 600.
Dang.
Maybe because Kyler like missed the whole game. I guarantee that played into it.
Jeez.
Stafford is fourth at plus 700. Dak is plus 1,000, and Aaron Rodgers is plus 1,100.
I'd have to
Shocker,
go.
it's all QBs, but
I'm going Kyler.
I want to go Kyler too, but man, I'm really worried that one game is really going to bite him in the butt.
Dang, we didn't even.
Josh Allen just lost to the Jaguars.
I know,
Couldn't
but
even
he's
put up
still
a
someone's
touchdown.
First place.
I
That's
know.
what I'm saying. That's why I feel like they really take like them playing into account.
One thing we didn't even talk about with Super Bowl is the Bucks. Nobody
Yeah, you
even
never do.
considered
Yeah,
them.
you never
right,
won a-
never,
yeah,
bought-
never
never,
count them out.
yeah, never count out the Bucks. That
Dang,
is- you-
I honestly
I'm
out of
actually
those
glad
three,
you said that.
I'm picking Brady, dude. That would not shock me in the
it
slightest,
wouldn't
dude.
shock me, but
He gets MVP. They go, oh, dude. But them winning the Super Bowl, I don't even.
Has he missed any games this season?
No.
I think he's a better Super Bowl pick than an MVP
I
pick.
agree.
No, I think he's a better MVP pick, honestly.
Yeah, but at MVP, you're just talking stats at that point.
MVP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Super Bowl is like what he's like great at. Not to say he's not like won MVP like a crap ton of times, but Super Bowl is really where that's the safer pick for Tom
Dang,
Brady.
dude,
for my opinion.
no, I'm going Brady on MVP.
Yeah.
If he
I
doesn't
mean, I'm
miss
not
a
gonna argue
game,
with
if
it.
he doesn't miss a game, they go clear into the playoff. Oh man, I don't know.
Man.
It's all about the regular season.
I'm going
that's what I'm
Josh
saying.
Allen for MVP just because Kyler missed that one game.
I'm
can't
gonna
pick
go Kyler. I think he'll bounce back. Hopefully, he doesn't miss more games. If he misses
That's what
more
I'm
games, he
worried
won't get
about.
it. But Josh Allen, I think him losing to the Jags. I know he's still favored, but
What are the odds on Jonathan Taylor?
No way.
no chance.
They don't give it to anybody but a quarterback.
Well,
No chance.
normally no.
I thought Derrick Henry. If Derrick Henry didn't get it last
Exactly.
year, I'm just like,
Yeah, I know you're right.
Dude, I don't know. Bucks play Washington, Giants, Colts, Falcons, Bills, Saints, Panthers, Jets, Panthers. If they went,
Easy.
if they won,
yeah, he could
That's
get
fair.
it.
No,
He
that's
could-
fair.
he
That's
could
a
get
good
it.
pick. That's a
He
good
could get
pick.
it.
I think Brady gets that, dude.
He could. Just stupid, but he could. I
If the Bucks beat the Bills, I think that he definitely gets it.
freaking retire, Brady. Just get out of the league. All right.
Daddy.
And he went at what, 45?
Yeah, it's stupid. It's just stupid, is what it is. NFL offensive rookie of the year. We got Jamar Chase favored at -150. Mac Jones in second with +300. Najee +1200, and Kyle Pitts +3000.
I'm gonna go Jamar Chase.
I'm going Jamar Chase as well. I think they'll get to the playoffs. I think honestly, I feel like he's been set up nice, too, with all of the, is he actually good stuff that happened at the beginning of the season, because now he got so hyped off of that. And I think it's rightfully so. He's a heck of a receiver.
He keeps like a track of all the the rookies, making sure he's ahead of
I
them.
know.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
that.
it's fun.
I like Jamar Chase winning.
Yeah,
it.
no, I do
I don't
too.
think I don't see anybody
I
else
think
taking
Jamar
it.
Chase-
I'm between Najee and Jamar Chase. If Najee,
I think it's between him and Mac.
No, I think if Najee really picks it up this season, he's
Yeah, he's
right now mid-season I'm picking Jamar, but I would not be surprised if Najee got it.
But I will say, I feel like if Kyle Pitts has a really good second half of the season, they'll give it to him. Just because he's a tight end and he's breaking
He
all
started
these,
off kind of
records.
slow though, so it's
That's what I'm
really
saying.
tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't really see that happening, but you never know. He'd have to go crazy.
Oh, this one. Defensive player of the year. Right now, Myles Garrett and TJ Watt are tied at +250.
It's gonna be one of those two.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Donald is
TJ Watt
third.
missed a game.
I know,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy.
Who
But
did?
TJ Watt,
Yeah.
but he's been.
I'm just going with TJ. I'm going with TJ.
I am
It's
too.
biased.
Yeah.
In
He-
my
but
opinion,
he's so consistent.
TJ
I'm not saying
Watt.
Myles Garrett isn't.
Yeah, TJ Watt is literally the reason why you guys have as many wins as you have. In my
I agree.
opinion,
I
like,
agree.
genuinely.
I
and
agree.
TJ Watt and Myles Garrett are both crazy dominant,
Yes.
crazy dominant.
Yes.
You see the thing about TJ Watt that you see him at linebacker sometimes in coverage if he has to be.
Yeah.
All the passes swatted on the defensive line.
Yep.
The one literally could have won us the game
Yeah.
versus the Bears. I mean, the impact plays that he has. Obviously, I follow him a crap ton more than I do with Myles Garrett because I'm
he
a
had 3
Steelers
sacks
fan.
against the Bears. I mean, Aaron Donald was at +1100. I just don't. He shouldn't have won it last year. I'm still so mad about that. That
Yep.
TJ didn't get it last
Yep.
year.
That's why I feel like they might rip TJ off again. To be honest, that's what I'm worried about.
If he stays consistent, I'll be.
So I was looking at like some stats or whatever, and I know Myles Garrett leads in more things than TJ Watt does.
More
I think it's like
quarterback pressures.
pressures. I want to say
Quarterback
let me see if I can find
knockdowns.
it.
Oh, Myles Garrett's crazy.
Oh, I know.
He's so good.
Mhm.
He's so
Criminal.
good.
But TJ dominated in all those stats last year.
One thing
All
that
of
like,
them.
why is it always a D lineman that normally wins, or like somebody that it's a pass rusher? What about like a standard like middle linebacker? Normally they're
I don't know.
the
defensive
signal
line
caller
get, like,
and-
double covered and stuff all the time and still get sacks.
True, but,
maybe.
like,
I don't know.
linebackers, like middle
I mean,
linebackers.
TJ gets double covered too, though. I don't know.
I don't know. And like cornerbacks, we've seen what Gilmore won it one year. I'm pretty sure, but it's so hard for like a defensive back to get it.
It's like Howard could have got it last year, but
Yeah.
Right. And he had so many interceptions. Like Trayvon Diggs this year started with so many interceptions. And he would literally have to keep that up for the entire season to even be in the consideration. So like the guys on the defensive line, I know TJ Watt's technically a left outside linebacker, but he plays on the edge and he rushes the quarterback like 90% of the time. So I don't know. I always thought about that. I always wondered.
Yeah, I can't
it's
find
just like
anything I was
MVP.
looking
It's the
at.
quarterback's
It's just quarterback every time.
reward. So.
I
But
want
it's
to
just
get
D line
yeah.
though. It's like
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
I'll get TJ Watt. I think he should win it.
Yeah.
I hope so.
hopefully he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
He has a higher likelihood of getting hurt than Myles Garrett does.
You think?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
But Myles Garrett does have a higher chance to go to jail because he's a criminal.
Because he did what?
Because he smacked Mason Rudolph with a helmet.
True. That is true.
Criminal.
All right, guys. That is our weekly, or no, that's the mid-season recap and predictions. Let us know your thoughts.
Oh wait, never mind.
What a season.
Oh, actually,
What?
frick, dude.
What?
I
Go
forgot. We
ahead.
got to put that freaking lineup down below.
Oh, yeah. Also, lineup, FanDuel, if you want to get that Kyler Murray autographed jersey.
Yes.
Me and TJ
Nope.
did it last
Photo.
week. I'm pretty sure me and him got kind of smacked. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
I
you
came in
guys-
like
yeah.
12, 13. I don't know. You guys did really good last week. So the top 5 from mine and TJ's are moving on to the final this week. We're going to put a link down for Tom's and Logan's teams. You got to join them. First 20 to get
Hey.
in.
I'm getting in.
Bro,
I'm getting
smacking-
in.
I'm smacking in cakes, dude.
Smacking.
If
Whoa.
you already joined,
Happen.
don't join again. You'll
Yeah, you're
automatically
done.
be
If you already
eliminated.
joined,
We
you
see
get
in a
eliminated.
duplicate. We see in a duplicate. One of you left, but the other one, I think they stayed in.
Yeah, I
didn't
don't
they?
know. I don't
They're
know. We gotta
automatically-
check.
They're
You
automatically
Still
out.
lost.
Yeah.
You loser.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, that's
Yeah.
rude.
No.
Maybe you didn't
Sure,
know.
tried to hack the system.
Maybe you didn't know. I don't know. But yeah, don't join a second time. I look forward to taking you on and crushing all 19 of you.
There's not a chance.
Not
I
a
want that
chance.
Kyler Murray.
Not a freaking chance.
I want that Kyler Murray signed picture, dude. That's going in my bathroom.
That's so messed up. I actually don't
Oh,
think
nice.
you can
Cool.
actually. I don't think you can actually take it. But
Oh, yes, we can, baby. Yes, we can.
Yeah,
Unless
you guys got to deserve it. You got to
people
win it. You
stop
got to
us.
earn it. You got to earn it.
All right, subscribe, drop a like, and that's about it. See you on
Okay.
the next one.
Peace.